Have you ever seen someone so strong that they look like they could carry a car on their back and still have time to tie their shoes? Well, let me tell you about a man who didn't just lift weights, he lifted his life. I'm talking about Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. Now, you might know The Rock from big movies or watching him wrestle on TV, but baby, it wasn't always lights, cameras, and action. Let's take it back for a second. When Dwayne was a kid, his life was wild. By the time he was 14 years old, he had already lived in 13 different places. That's right, 13. Just imagine packing and unpacking your favorite toys and clothes over and over again. It was like he was always on the move and not for fun either. And one day, young Dwayne came home and saw a padlock on the door. They didn't have enough money for rent, and they were locked out. He looked at the door, and it hit him. They were homeless. He was just a teenager, and he already knew what it felt like to have nothing. Now, you'd think that would break him down, but nope. He kept going. He had big dreams. First, he wanted to be a football star. He went to the University of Miami, played well, and even won a championship. But then, boom, he got hurt. Just like that, his dreams of playing professional football slipped away. But he didn't give up. Not this guy. He turned to wrestling. His dad and grandpa were both wrestlers, so he thought, why not give it a shot? But when he first showed up in the ring, the crowd didn't love him. They booed him loud. Every time he came out, people groaned and rolled their eyes. Not exactly a warm welcome, if you ask me. But Dwayne didn't cry about it. He said, okay, I'll show you who I am. He came back with a new style, a new attitude, and a whole lot of confidence. And then came the famous line, can you smell what The Rock is cooking? After that, the crowd couldn't get enough of him. He was a star at that point. Wrestling made him who he is today, famous. But he didn't stop there. He said, why not try acting? So he packed up and headed to Hollywood. Now, people laughed at first. A wrestler in movies? But The Rock had other plans. Before long, he was starring in big movies, Fast and Furious, Jumanji, and even a Disney movie where he sang Moana. That's right, those big muscles came with a big voice too. And let me tell you, The Rock is more than just movies. He owns businesses too. He's got a clothing line, an energy drink company, and even his own film company. He turned fame into a full-blown empire. But what makes him special isn't just the money or the muscles, it's his heart. Dwayne never forgot where he came from. He helps kids, gives back to families in need, and always tells people to work hard, stay humble, and believe in themselves. Here's the part I love the most. When he started, he only had $7 in his pocket. 7, y'all. That's not even enough for a meal at a fast food place nowadays. But he used that moment to remind himself, keep going, build, fight, grow. So if you ever feel like giving up, just remember Dwayne Johnson. From being broke and booed to being one of the most loved stars in the world, he made it happen by showing up and never quitting. That can be you too. But all right now, this is Frankie from Fresburg Live reminding you, if The Rock can do it, so can you. Don't let hard times stop you. Let them build you up. See you next time, superstar. Keep shining.